ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 2, where we give solutions to the health professionals that wants to do locums so that they don't get in trouble with the tax man. So if you haven't checked part 1, please start with part 1, as this is the continuation of what we've started in part 1. A slight apology. In part 1, I actually said the tax rates for business is 28%. Actually, it was reduced by 1%. Now, in 2024, it is 27%. So that is the rate in South Africa. The tax rate, the percentage is 27%, not 28% as I mentioned. Again, in the previous video, I did speak about health professionals or pharmacies or medical practices, private practices, where they actually give you all your locum money and you're the one that is responsible for paying out SARS, right? So in this video, I want to focus on the medical practices, the private practices or the pharmacies which actually deduct tax from your locum money before they give the remaining to you. Hence, they pay tax on your behalf. So, for an example, this is just an example, it's not accurate at all. If a locum is 300 an hour, maybe let's say they take the 50 rand and they give you 50 rand, pay it to SARS on your behalf. As technically these people, they have employed you, right? But unfortunately, even those practices, sometimes you find that at the end of the year when you try to do your tax returns, SARS bill is high. And you're like, okay, what happened? Why am I owing SARS when you thought everything is in order? So there could be 2 reasons why this is a problem. Why do you still owe SARS when you do the returns and in your mind you thought your SARS has been sorted out, your SARS payment has been sorted out? So reason number 1, it could be that the medical doctor that you were locuming in, his practice, probably did not pay that tax on your behalf. Or the dentist that you were locuming in his practice did not pay the SARS money as per the agreement. But unfortunately, SARS does not know that, and it comes to you, and you're the one that now becomes responsible for paying at the end of the year when you do your tax returns. So what does this teach us? If a pharmacy or a private practice, they promise you that they give you your certain percentage and the tax money they will pay, get proof for yourself. That's the only solution to stay out of trouble. Make sure, ask them politely that you just need proof so that you can put it in your administration file so that when you're going to do your tax returns, you have all the documents. Then there could be a second reason. Why are you still owing SARS when you thought SARS has been sorted out? The second reason could be that remember if you go to the first video, this advice is for people that have got a full-time job somewhere where they're an employee and the locum is a side hustle. So it means basically you have two incomes. You have the one from the day-to-day job that you do, and this one that you do when you are off or in your spare time. So it could happen that in the first video I spoke about the fact that we have different tax brackets. It starts from 18% right through to 45%. Let's say with your case, you in your normal day-to-day job, you are falling in a tax bracket of 41%. Now on weekends, you choose to do other things that increase your income, which is the locum at other practices. So now it could happen that these two incomes, the one from your normal job and the side hustle one, when they add together, they increase your tax bracket. You're no longer under 41, suddenly you are under 45 because you just increased your income. Remember, the tax rate is based on how much you earn. So the more you earn, the more you become in a big tax bracket, right? So in your normal day-to-day, you are earning an amount that gives you that takes you at 41%, and then you went and increased your income by doing locums that elevated your income to a level where now that total income is taxed at the 45% rate. So you have lots of problem now. So even if the practice that you were working for as a locum, even if they paid at SARS, it's still now not enough. So, and it's not enough on both your two jobs, on your normal job and also on this locum that you are doing. Hence, you will see now you are owing SARS lots of money. You need to make payments. So, this is what transpired. You have been taxed at your normal employment at 41% and you just increased your income. So the total now income is 45%. Since they've already taxed you at 41%, before they knew your income is actually within the 45% tax bracket, then you are owing SARS that 4%. You are owing SARS that 4% from your normal employment. And again, you are owing SARS the 4% from the local money that you received, because the tax money that was paid was based on it was actually based on what your locum has paid. Not your locum, it was actually based on what your boss or the practice or the pharmacy that you are working for has paid. So if there's any outstanding percentage, then you are going to have to pay. That's where now you will be shocked that I thought I actually paid my SARS, but surprise, you owing SARS. So this is just an emphasis to say you cannot do a locum in your personal capacity. Use a company and open a separate business bank account so that you can be taxed at 27% and so that you can benefit from reducing business expenses before you actually pay your tax money. Can you see how important, I cannot stress this enough, how important it is to have a business when you are running locums? Ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed. Any questions or anything you want to talk about, let's talk in the comment section. I'm going to put the tax rates in the in the description box, so that you know the different tax rates for different incomes. Ciao, ciao.